and it was like I was just blown away when I seen her. I was like, wow, she's very beautiful, very attractive, and it was a real person, right? It's not a picture. It's not no one texting me or emailing me with a picture and they're trying to talk to you back and forth. I seen her, right? I seen her. She talked to me, and we continued to kind of communicate back and forth, and that lasted over some years. I think that was 2005. Then eventually I flew over there 2009 because we were like on and off, talking on and off. And then eventually I was like, you know what, let me go over here because I went through a divorce at the time, and then after a while, me and her was talking, and then we stopped talking. I talked to someone else, and it wasn't working out, and that girl cheated, and all this craziness. And it so happened, got in contact with my wife again, or my Filipina again, and we started talking back and forth. And then I said, you know what? Maybe this is where I need to be at. So I took the money I had, I flew over there, I met with her, and then I spent the whole month there. And then I realized, like, this is where I need to be at. Like, she's the one, right? So, long story short, we ended up getting married, and now we have a kid now. And now we already did the paperwork, the process of her getting here. We already did that. That was years ago, and now she's already a U.S. citizen. So now, like, all that's done happened. So, you know, and now we're just traveling back and forth to Philippines. I hope they finish the railway from Luzon to Mindanao. I can't wait to invest in um, semiconductor chips that is made in Cavite. Oh, okay. Yeah, those the the chip market in the stock market is pretty. It's like it's kind of boom. It was booming at once, and then it kind of faded off. No one's really talking about it yet, but I think it's going to pick back up again. So if you're in the stock market, a couple little tips. Okay. Um, yeah, and I think there's a the subway near the airport. There's a subway that's supposed to run all the way to the airport, and they're not finished with it. I've seen it over there, but it's not finished. That's like near Newport. Okay, let me get my lottery, guys. Okay. Oh, but what I was saying about the lottery. So I have a number that I play that I picked. I put it on. This is like a cash five type game. So I have this number, and that same number, I played again on a Powerball ticket. And then that same number, I play it again on a Who's Your Lottery ticket. And then that same number, I play it again on the Mega Million. Okay? So I stick with the same number on every game because this is my theory. I figure that, there's so many balls in the lottery. Um, it reminds me of bingo, right? I feel like if I have, at some point, if I keep the same card and they keep calling these numbers out, right, that eventually I'm going to win something at some point, especially if I'm keeping the same numbers and not changing the numbers around. That's just my theory, okay? So I played the same number on all the games. Pick out a set of numbers and I stick with it instead of like, oh, I'm gonna take my chances on picking random numbers. I mean, a lot of people do win on random, but I'm sticking with the same numbers. Who knows? I may win today. I may win tomorrow. I may never win, but I'm going to stick with the numbers I have. Okay, let's go ahead. Is there any more questions there? Okay, so you guys can put in a question or something there while I go in here and I'm going to spend one, two, three, five. I think $5 that I'm going to spend because all these games don't come on today, but some of them come on another day. And I'm missing a slip. I don't know where's that.